Hi, this is Joe DiNapoli, Coast Investment Software. I've been trading, investing for 57 years. I started in June of 1967 when I got out of college, and I've been in it ever since. This video is supposed to be an introduction to me and to Coast Investment Software, my company. But I want to go high level here and tell you a story. I was in Beijing about 15 years ago, and there was an interview session. There were 12 to 15 reporters from various newspapers. And if you've been to China, if you've been to Beijing, you know that the people that you deal with, the people that are on their way up, they're young, they're very young. They're in their 20s and the low 30s. Maybe when you're 40, if you haven't made it, if you don't own the world, by that time, maybe you're put out to pasture, I'm not sure. But these were all aggressive young guys. And there was one particular guy that I noticed, and he just had this look in his eye. I knew he had something for me. I didn't know what it was. Now, when I go for an interview section, I never ask for the questions ahead of time. I'm often offered those questions, but I say, no, let's keep it fresh. And this guy asked me a question, and I was actually stumped. I think it was the only time in 40 years, at least the only time I remember, probably other times. And what he asked me was so simple, but it caught me. And it was, he had compiled the 15 richest guys in the world. And what he said to me was, Joe, or Mr. DiNapoli, they're very formal, Mr. DiNapoli, why is it that none of these 15 people made their money trading? So I gave the typical political answer, which was a non-answer, or which was an answer to a question that I didn't ask. In other words, I didn't have a good answer for him. I hadn't thought that one through. And the answer is so obvious. That's the whole issue here. The answer is obvious. Trading is not about being the richest guy in the block. Trading is about lifestyle. This is what you're after. So right now, I'm sitting in Bangkok. I love Bangkok. It's a fantastic place. I could as well be in Barcelona, southern France. I could be in the Czech Republic, Singapore, Rio, Kuala Lumpur. I could be anywhere I want to be. All I need is a laptop and an internet connection. I'm home free. My company, Coast Investment Software, has no employees except me. And I'm not going to sue myself, so I don't have the employee worries that most other companies have. If you can break past the difficulties, possibly with our help, learn how to trade successfully, this is an amazing, good way to spend your life. I can go where I want, I can do what I want, when I want. And if you can crack this game, you can too.